telling you, you can't be selfish. Because I seen you at the All-Star game before and you wanted to score and not pass the ball.
This guy said, did she really say you can't be selfish when she takes 30 shots and misses 27 of them instead of passing to...
Angel Reese had a pretty funny moment at the Super Bowl when she called out another player for being a ball hog. What makes it so amusing? Well, this is Angel Reese, known for missing layups and struggling with her own shot selection, calling someone else out for not sharing the ball. It's a bit rich, don't you think? The irony is hard to miss.
NFL put this out last night. LSU legends Angel Reese, Jaden Daniels. Do not clump in Jaden with that bum. Angel only a legend in her own mind. A lot of people roasted the legend part. Legend and Angel Reese should never be in the same sentence. Reese wishes she was a legend like Caitlyn Clark.
We've all seen it before. Clanking layups, racking up rebounds off her own missed shots, and acting like double-doubles are impressive when most of those points come from cleaning up her own mess. What's even more telling is how her team seems to play better whenever she's on the bench. But instead of focusing on improving her game, she's out here chasing the spotlight like it's something she's entitled to.
Angel showed up with her business out. You can see the business is just everywhere. Chesticles bouncing all over the place. She's not any good at basketball, so she has to show some skin.
While her teammates are working hard in the gym, Angel Reese is front and center at the Super Bowl, clearly trying to grab the spotlight like she's auditioning for reality TV. But here's the twist. It totally backfired. Even her own fans couldn't defend her this time, calling her out for caring more about clout than actually playing basketball.
Rival had games yesterday. This is their season. They got games tomorrow. Angel Reese, of course, as you can expect, would be in the basketball court, deep in the lab, really putting in work.
While Angel Reese was busy playing fashion icon at the Super Bowl, Caitlyn Clark was doing what she does best, focusing on her game. Clark doesn't need flashy outfits or viral moments to stay relevant. Her performance speaks for itself. As Reese was making headlines for all the wrong reasons, Clark was quietly dominating the game, inspiring the next generation, and showing the world why she's on a whole different level. In fact, Clark didn't even attend the Super Bowl because she was focused on putting in the work and welcoming her new teammate, Dana Borna, to Indiana.
Caitlyn Clark is down in New Orleans as well, taking care of business, bruh. She's doing her Gatorade thing. She got a Nike commercial about to drop. She's doing drills. She's not on the red carpet half naked. I'm telling you, bruh, Caitlyn Clark definitely looked like she's taking care of everything she needed to get done to go back to Indiana and finish getting ready for the 2000.
Let's talk about impact because the numbers speak for themselves. Angel Reese strutted around the Super Bowl acting like she was the main attraction, but Caitlyn Clark's jersey retirement, just the retirement ceremony, drew in 1 million viewers without her even playing a game. That's right. Clark didn't even have to step on the court to pull in more viewers than Reese's actual games, which struggled to break 100,000 viewers on a good day.
Caitlyn Clark being in the building, 1.1 million average viewers.
Angel Reese failed to break 100,000 viewers. Now tell me again how everybody's...
It's pretty clear. Caitlyn Clark is all about greatness, while Angel Reese is all about attention. Reese's Super Bowl stunt perfectly showed why she'll never reach Clark's level. She had the nerve to criticize another player for not passing the ball, when she's arguably one of the biggest ball hogs in women's basketball. It's like LeBron James calling someone out for flopping. It's just hard to take seriously.
See you miss layups just like they do and everything, but forget them. I mean, I miss layups too. So, I mean,
everybody miss layups, but they can't get mad if I get the rebound, box me out.
Yeah.
You're like 6'4". Is there a reason you cannot hit a damn layup?
Don't be mad because your fade didn't box her out. That's what
It seems like you're frustrated about missing layups, and I get it. I miss them too. Everyone misses shots from time to time. But here's the thing. Don't get upset when I grab the rebound or box you out. You're about 6 feet 4 inches, so there's no reason you shouldn't be making those layups. Don't be mad just because I'm doing my job by boxing out. And honestly, Rhea has built her whole game around forcing tough shots and ignoring teammates who are open.
It is unrivaled. It is also unwatched. Look, let's be honest, we can sugarcoat it all you want, but if you don't have Caitlyn Clark playing women's basketball, or if you're not the NCAA tournament playing women's basketball, you got nothing. Zero zip, nothing. Angel Reese may be playing in the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layups? Not I.
Angel Reese might be playing in the league, but who wants to see a silly person participate in a women's basketball tournament? Ins lady, 6 feet 6 inches, I don't miss layups. Angel Reese is not doing well. Stunningly, her games are unwatchable, like a blooper video played repeatedly. Miss layups will take 5 shots to make 1, and her fans will act as though she's out here.
Or anybody else in the WNBA or NBA that does this more than Reese from tonight's game, third quarter, in 16 seconds. Reese took 4 shots, missed the first 3 shots, got an offensive rebound off her own 3 misses, and then finally made the 4th. But, quote, double-double, this looks just like Chicago Sky shit from last.
People love to talk about Angel Reese dropping triple-doubles, but let's be real. She's mostly just cleaning up her own missed shots. Watching her play often feels like watching a blooper reel on repeat. Is there anyone else in the WNBA or NBA who does this more than she does? Take tonight's game, for example. In the third quarter, in just 16 seconds, Reese took 4 shots, missed the first 3, and then grabbed an offensive rebound.
Angel Reese fans are celebrating another double-double. And I do understand a double-double from her and a win, missing your shot.
The truth is, the team plays better without Angel Reese on the court. This isn't just an opinion, it's a fact. Whenever she's on the bench, the offense flows better, the defense tightens up, and it feels like actual basketball. If she were truly the star she believes she is, the team would struggle without her. But instead, they improve. Angel Reese's fans may celebrate her double-double, but let's be honest, it's just a double-double with missed shots, and it's not helping the team win. Now, compare that to Caitlyn Clark. She doesn't need to force shots or pad her stats, she just dominates, effortlessly. And here's the kicker. While Reese was busy making headlines with her Super Bowl antics, Clark didn't even need to step onto the court to outshine her.
Crazy. Just by her going to the game, it's the second most watched NCAA game. Like, that's crazy. That just shows how popular she is right now.
The one thing I would say about Caitlyn Clark fans, they'll go anywhere.
Caitlyn Clark's presence alone is enough to break viewership records. On the other hand, Angel Reese has to rely on controversy just to get any attention. It's wild. Just by showing up to a game, Caitlyn Clark makes it the second most watched NCAA game, which really shows how popular she is right now. One thing you can say about Caitlyn Clark's fans is that they'll support her wherever she goes.
Or she thinks she is, or she's moving the needle. No. People are reaching for their remote when her games come on and clicking to something else. They're tuning out.
Angel Reese often complains about WNBA salaries and acts like a victim whenever things don't go her way, but the truth is, she's not really moving the needle. When her games come on, people are reaching for the remote, switching to something else, they are tuning out. Her Super Bowl stunt only highlighted everything wrong with her approach. She talks a big game, but her actions aren't backing it up.
What was crazy about this, the numbers were much better than NBA legend Kobe Bryant's jersey retirement ceremony on December 18, 2017 on Iowa versus USC February 3rd. Is also the second most watched game in NCAA history. Just by her going.
What's crazy is that the viewership numbers for Iowa versus USC on February 3rd were actually higher than NBA legend Kobe Bryant's jersey retirement ceremony on December 18, 2017. That game between Iowa and USC became the second most watched NCAA game ever.
This is why Angel Reese's game is never going to get better, y'all. Her mom telling her this and her fans are the same exact way. Zero accountability, bro. Imagine this, y'all. You playing basketball in front of the whole world. People have been constantly criticizing your game and you messing up on the court. There's all this film and everything about what you need to do better and what you're messing up on. And your mom is just sitting here telling you, well, forget them. Just forget them, bro. Like, that's terrible advice.
Instead of focusing on what she can improve or how to get better, Reese's advice seems to be just ignoring everyone else and brushing things off. That's not the right mindset, especially when the league is fighting for relevance. Meanwhile, what does she do? Skip practice, start a podcast, complain about her paycheck, and chase after every celebrity. That's not how you build your career.
Why Angel Reese is the way that she is. Man, look at how her mom is just talking to her, telling her just forget them, bro. But then y'all are so mad that the world doesn't like her and talk so much shit about her, bro.
Right.
And then she's like, oh, everybody misses layups. I'm so tired of this everybody misses layups thing. Yes, a whole bunch of basketball players miss layups, but people are not missing layups like Angel.
Caitlyn Clark is the perfect example of focus and dedication. She's not skipping practice or chasing clout. At the Super Bowl, she was still doing drills, staying engaged, and representing the game with class. That's the difference. One is building a legacy, while the other is just building a highlight reel for Instagram. On top of that, Reese is technically one of the worst finishers in the league. meaning she's at the bottom when it comes to finishing her shots.
Statistically the worst finisher in the league. So that means you're last and at the bottom. So that means you're the worst and nobody is missing like you are. God, this is not rocket science. Angel Reese GPA holders, bro. This is not rocket science, man. This is amazing. Y'all just cannot keep it real with this girl, bro. That's why she looks like an unrivaled.
It all comes down to mindset. Caitlyn Clark is out here building a legacy, breaking records, elevating the game, and inspiring the next generation. Angel Reese, on the other hand, seems more focused on staying relevant. If you need more proof of the growing gap between them, just look at the latest ESPN rankings. Caitlyn Clark is comfortably near the top, solidifying her place as one of the most dominant players in basketball. She's breaking records both on the court and in viewership, and her media presence is huge. Her name is becoming synonymous with success. Meanwhile, Angel Reese? She's nowhere to be found in the top 10. It's clear, she's just not on the same level right now.
If Steph Curry showed up somewhere, there would be more posts about Caitlyn Clark showing up there. There are levels to fame, and the level of fame Caitlyn Clark is at might be up there with the highest levels.
Sorry, but Angel Reese barely cracked the top 15. For someone who talks such a big game, her ranking is a clear sign of being overhyped. It really exposes the truth. Hype can only take you so far, and you need actual results to back it up. Reese's placement on that list isn't a coincidence. It's the natural outcome of someone more focused on TikTok clout than improving her jump shot. In fact, most would argue her ranking is too high. Let's face it, the numbers don't lie.
You've got ESPN's ranks of WNBA players right now. And Caitlyn Clark is really high. One could argue she's not high enough. But I think it's pretty surprising for a lot of these folks. I will tell you this straight up. Angel Reese ain't nowhere to be found in the top 10. She's not involved. You're not here. Sorry, but not sorry. You're not to be seen.
Honestly, if Angel Reese were ranked in the top 5, her fans would be the first to parade it around. The double standard is real. But Caitlyn Clark doesn't even need to acknowledge the rankings. Her game speaks for itself. She lets her performance on the court do all the talking, and that's why she's at the top.
Let's all get a laugh together here, because this is the list. And you see the list, right? Well, I don't see... Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you see Angel Reese on this?
Someone needs to check on Angel Reese because she's clearly lost in her own delusion, claiming people want to play with her. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever are stacking their team, collecting talent like they are assembling the Avengers. Natasha Howard, a champion, defensive powerhouse, and certified scorer, is one of the latest additions. Here's what she had to say upon joining the team. It's going to be.
A lot of people say that Caitlyn Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
She's bringing the spice, the swagger, and enough trash talk to rattle an entire arena. And who does Natasha Howard want to play with? She's all about that energy. As for Caitlyn Clark, there seems to be some real mixed feelings about her. So, do you hate Caitlyn Clark? Come on, talk to me.
It's going to be Caitlyn Clark Flash Show. So it's going to be phenomenal playing with a point guard, like you said, that have a good vision on the court, because that's like as soon as she gets the ball in her hand, she's throwing it up because she already see the person down the court before she even get the ball in her hand. So that's one thing I love about her vision on the court. I really can't wait to catch all those passes and give her all the assists that she needs.
Exactly. Caitlyn Clark's an incredible player. She's under a lot of pressure, and people are quick to judge and talk about someone they don't even know. But despite all that, she keeps proving herself on the court.
2 times. One is to call out the crazy people attacking her right now because she joined.
Do I hate Caitlyn Clark? Absolutely not. I think she's great. I didn't really know her at first, but at All-Star Weekend, we had a little back and forth. And she's lovely. She's carrying a lot of pressure, and it's easy for people to talk about someone they don't know or put themselves in shoes they've never walked in. But honestly, I think she's handling all that pressure really well. She's doing amazing things for women's basketball, and I'm a fan. I'd love to play with her one day.
Why does everybody hate Caitlyn Clark? And do you hate Caitlyn Clark? Come on, talk
dude.
to me.
Absolutely not. I think that she's a gem. I didn't know her, but All-Star Weekend, we kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. And she's lovely. She has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And I think a lot of people always have a lot to say with people they don't even know or shoes they've never been in. And for me, I think she's handling the pressure very well. She's doing a lot of great things for women's basketball. And I'm a fan. Like, I would love to play with her one day.